Is the future of the San Francisco 49ers about to take a dramatic turn? As the offseason approaches, all eyes are on quarterback Brock Purdy and the potential for a contract extension. With the playoffs slipping away, we're left to ponder how this decision could reshape our roster and impact the futures of key defensive players. The discussions around Purdy's worth are heating up, with estimates ranging from a whopping $30 million to a staggering $60 million per year. Some fans even suggest the possibility of not extending him at all and opting for a franchise tag next offseason instead. But let's entertain a scenario where Purdy signs a team-friendly deal, allowing us to retain some of our critical players, hitting free agency. First up, linebacker Dre Greenlaw. His absence during the Super Bowl due to an Achilles injury was a significant blow to our defense. His return against the Rams in Week 15 was monumental, and watching him play alongside All-Pro Fred Warner amplifies just how vital he is to our success. Greenlaw elevates the entire unit, and I can't help but feel optimistic about our chances if he's back next season. If Purdy signs that team-friendly contract, it could very well pave the way for Greenlaw to remain with the team. And let's be honest, wouldn't that be a huge win for us? Then there's safety, Talanoa Hufanga. While he's dealt with injuries over the past 2 seasons, Hufanga has shown glimpses of his impact when healthy. We've seen some promising play from rookie Malik Mustafa, but Jair Brown has struggled this season. Keeping Hufanga in the fold might be essential as we look to solidify our secondary. His ability to make plays and contribute is undeniable. If Purdy takes a team-friendly route, Hufanga's return becomes more of a reality, and I can't help but get excited thinking about what he can bring to our defense moving forward. Let's not overlook cornerback Charvarius Ward. This season has been tough for him personally. While his performance has wavered, his talent is unquestionable. The Niners have already secured Diamador Lenoir with an extension, but landing Ward would be massive for our secondary. I know it might be a tough ask, even if Purdy signs a favorable deal. Still, if we can manage to keep Ward, it could significantly bolster our defense. His experience and skill set are crucial as we aim to contend in the coming seasons. All these decisions hinge on what the 49ers choose to do with Purdy's contract. If he indeed signs a team-friendly extension, we could see the retention of one or even two of these critical players. Can you imagine the impact this could have on our chances next season? It's exhilarating to think about how our roster could shape up. But I want to hear from you. Do you think signing Purdy to a team-friendly deal is the right move? Is it worth it to prioritize keeping players like Greenlaw, Hufanga, and Ward? Personally, I'm torn. On one hand, I believe in Purdy's potential, but on the other, I can't help but worry about what we might have to sacrifice. And you know what? This is what being a fan is all about. The debates, the discussions, the hopes, and the dreams. So, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the direction the team is heading? What are your expectations for the offseason? Let's get that conversation going. Do you believe that this could set us up for greater success? Or are we risking too much? Your insights are valuable, and I want to hear every one of them. Hey Niners fans! It's your boy here, diving into some tough news coming out of San Francisco. It looks like we're facing yet another setback with our running backs. Adam Schefter from ESPN is reporting that rookie Isaac Guerendo is likely to miss this Sunday's crucial matchup against the Miami Dolphins due to a hamstring injury. This comes after he sat out Wednesday's practice, and we learned that he picked up this injury during last Thursday's loss to the Rams. Now, I don't know about you, but it's tough watching our depth chart dwindle like this. Guerendo had already been dealing with a foot sprain before that Rams game, but he managed to put up 57 rushing yards and 4 receptions for 18 yards. That's impressive grit from a rookie, but clearly, it's taking a toll on him. With him out, it looks like Patrick Taylor Jr. is going to step up as our primary running back against the Dolphins. Can you believe this? Taylor could end up being our fifth-string running back. It's a wild situation, but we've got to roll with the punches. The depth chart is looking thin, especially with Christian McCaffrey and Jordan Mason already on the injured list. And let's not forget about Elijah Mitchell, who's been out for the entire season. It's like a running back carousel over here. The coaching staff might have to consider bringing in another body to fill that gap, which could be a gamble, but is definitely necessary if we want to stay competitive. I have to say, I appreciate Schefter's insight here. He's not just throwing out information. He's got a vested interest since Guerrero is on his fantasy team. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a little inside scoop for their fantasy playoffs, right? That adds an interesting layer to everything. If anyone's going to know the ins and outs of Guerrero's status, it's him. But let's focus on the real implications here. Guerrero's absence not only affects our game plan, but also puts additional pressure on the rest of the team to step up. As fans, we've got to be anxious, but also hopeful. I'm personally torn about this situation. Is this all part of the team's strategy, or are we facing a depth issue that could haunt us down the road? I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think we're making the right moves here? With the Dolphins on the horizon, we need everyone firing on all cylinders. Losing Guerrero is a hit, but it's not the end of the world. We've seen our team rally before, and I believe in the next man-up mentality. Still, I can't shake the concern about our running game moving forward. We need to establish that ground game if we want to make a serious playoff push. So, what do you think? Is Patrick Taylor up for the challenge? Can he carry the load against a tough Dolphins defense? I genuinely want to know your opinions on this. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. How do you see this playing out for our season? And remember, every little decision now could make or break our chances in the postseason. The stakes are high, folks, and as passionate fans, we've got to stay engaged. If you're as invested in this team as I am, make sure to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. And don't forget to activate that notification bell to stay in the loop. Let's keep the conversation going, Niners Nation. Your insights matter, and I'm excited to hear from all of you. Until next time, stay strong and faithful.